Hello all. Just seeing if I can hear myself. If I can, then I'm going to switch to live. Radio. Right. Oh, sorry. There's no chat if you're on YouTube. It's because I've activated the kids mode. So basically, I want to make this so that it's an actual so people can learn from this. I have set this thing up so that it's ready, and I thought today's going to be Techaday. Normally, it take place in after 6, but today I'm doing it a bit early. So, today I'm going to be fixing a MacBook Pro. Now I'm going to switch over in a second to my scene. I'm just sorting out bits and pieces and making sure that there's cables not all over the place. Grim sound test okay? As Grim does out shopping. Sorry. Right. Let's switch over. Thanks. You follow me hand. Give me AI. Thank you. I will apologise. I've got to have it in big screen mode, and you'll be seeing my screens in the background, which is not. But yeah, hi all. Don't know why it's going over there, but yeah, right. Right, I will be doing this. This is the MacBook, by the way. I've already put the feet on it, so I've got to undo them all. So let's take the feet off. Let's take these off. I don't know how well you're going to see these, but they are tiny, tiny little screws. But if I hold one in my hand, they're literally tiny, tiny little things. I'm going to put this here. Kids, do not do this yourself. I'm doing this to teach you, to show you how dangerous it can be inside a computer as well. I have formal training in computer repairs, so I know what I'm doing here. Sorry, I'm pushing that screen back and out the way. So I do have actual proper formal training in computer repairs, systems repairs. So I know what I'm doing and how I'm doing, even though sometimes I act like I don't know what I'm doing and I'm just a blithering buffoon. I need my tray. But we all have them days. But yes, the mic's going to be the issue because I'm going to be playing dodgeball with the mic today, of all things. Right, you there. Put my spare kit just in case I need it. I need to do something quickly. Put my phone on. Do not disturb, and I should put it on silent. There we go. I have been known to lose my phone, by the way. That's why it's on silent. I can hear the vibrations. I am sorry that there's no chat on YouTube. I'm over on Twitch if you want to come grab me. You should be able to chat. So today I'm going to be replacing both the battery, which is a dangerous item, and the speakers. Now, I showed this previously in another one about that. Okay, I see I've got 2 lurkers. Yeah, that's what the underneath one of these looks like. It's not much to them, really. It's really thin. Yeah. Right, this is the part that you don't want to mess with. This here is the battery. There is a bit where it says authorized technician only. I'm only ignoring that because I know what I'm doing. At this point, my shotgun mic is going to go up here. Out the way. Is that or I switch to the headset? I'll switch to the headset. Bear with all. I need my mouse. Yeah, I'm okay. Just kerfuffled. Can you hear me okay? Right, you should be able to hear me okay now, guys. I'm going to move that out of the way because it's awkward. Right, I've got to take these batteries here out. You'll probably notice the difference straight away between the mics. I apologise for that head. Also, I'm just a little bit aggravated because you're supposed to have chat on there and it's not there. By the looks of it, because of how this goes, you're going to get to see a complete motherboard come out. Yeah, because they're going in and out. But yeah, right. I've got to take out... Oh, where's my kit? Right, the first thing I've got to do is remove the power. Now, do not do this at any point unless you know what you're doing. Or like me, you've sat and read 12.5 more manuals than you ever needed to in your life. It may be boring, but it's actually worth it. Right, the bit I'm removing here is for the voltage and the power. As I said, do not do this because you have a chance of electrocuting yourself. Because it's a little tiny thing. Where's my little spatula gone? It's probably in here. Oh. um. You can tell nothing metal. And don't assume because it's disconnected that this thing is actually not dangerous enough to hurt you. I've seen no end of people electrocute themselves just from touching the motherboard with something metal and getting an absolute hurting electric shock off of it. Right, I've got to take the battery out first. Right, okay, it's time to wear silly gloves. I call them silly, but one of them. Oh, I'm sorry for all the crinkly. Tells you how long it's been since I opened this. And like the fact that it's never been opened. Right, I've got to get under it. Any other screws? Where's that spudger? No, it should be okay. Okay, I need to go under it the other way. Right, the reason for the gloves is literally so you don't get electrocuted and you don't electrocute it. Because static electricity is a monster. And yes, there's been one with electric boom. That guy's just nuts. I swear he does it just for kicks. The other reason why I don't like using gloves normally is because they make my hands sweat. I sweat enough as it is. But they just make it worse. Right, turn it around. Right, there's gotta be a... That's for after, that's for that. That's that. Man, I'm gonna read that manual bit for a minute. I didn't have that going down here. Oh, I know what the cloths are for now. Yeah, because there's a possibility you're putting pressure on it, you'll put through it. Okay, that's not how that one goes anymore. I think. Where's the spudger? Ouch. Come on, spudger. I wonder if they've got that little arm. Because this differs from what the other one is, a little difficult. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick that under there, give it some tension. What I'm trying to avoid is rupturing these here. I wonder if I can get under. Come on. Oh, yeah, I wonder if that's what they're on about as well. I wanted to change the battery layout for these since they had issues. No, that does not want to come loose at all. Let's have a look. That's a different model number to what I've got on the outside. Nine four and 95. Let's have a look. Yes, I'm looking at a video. Let's have a look how he does it. Oh, okay. I'll be right back. I need to find some bits. See if my brake screen decides it wants to work. Right back, Cole. I'm just gonna go grab some tools. Just seeing what I needed. I may be a bit flustered. Right, I found my solution, found my stuff that I needed. It's in there. It is just rubbing alcohol, basically. But it's a very particular type of rubbing alcohol. That you need to be very careful with. I'm not telling which one because I don't want people to go do it and hurt themselves. Because it is very corrosive. Now you'll see I've got something in my hand which you'd have in your general kitchen. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these off for a minute because I'm going to need the pull strength and I'm going to need to know, and I'm just going to pull through them. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Will you get in the little hole? Oh, I need a longer piece. Do. Do. There we go. Yeah, it can slowly pull itself up. I stuffed my hand in the freaking motherboard then. Luckily, putting this stuff into the alcohol then gives me a chance to pull it out. Get me. Come on, in the little hole. Get into your little hole. Thank you. I will apologise. I apologise now. I do random voices when I'm trying to do this stuff. Grimsy can attest to this one. He's actually witnessed me in person trying to repair stuff. Normally there's a lot more swearing involved. Yeah, don't. I'm not going to swear in this one. Swearing is bad. Saying sorry to people is good. Go in there, please. Thank you. Dankeschön. Hello, hello, hello. It's nice I've got two viewers. Who's my second one? Who joins Kilo's Havoc Hour? Okay. Tell you what, I know you're in here, Grimsy. Know you're probably watching stuff. Do 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 do. Where's my chat? Kidding me. There. Hello, Grimsy.
Hello, you alright?
Yeah. Say hello to the chat, everyone. Well, if you know it's you that's in the chat, but say hello to everyone who's on. Actually, I have one viewer on YouTube, so whoever's on YouTube.
Yeah, that's me.
No. I can see you. It's not just you.
I've got you on Twitch channel. got you open on YouTube, but I don't really
Don't know why you got.
open on YouTube, but that was mainly for the cat and cat favourite on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah. It's because it's my first time doing a kids one, and it's a protection feature just in case something odd is there, and I understand their side to it.
I
How?
think it's really good.
Will you come off, you silly thing?
Because I was on the phone to one of our mutual friends before, and we're both talking about how good it was that YouTube done that.
Me stuff just deteriorated.
What did you
Basically, I'm using uh, what is it? Floss. The same stuff that you use for everything else,
do? Yeah.
like for your teeth and that.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm using dental floss. Now, it's one of the things that they actually say to use, and I was reading the guide for it. So it's why it took me a little bit longer. But it's actually used in the guide. You stick it between the two bits, between the battery, and you sort of wire cut it. Because underneath, in a minute, I'll show where pads are. When I can get the silly thing off. Oh, that's why I had a longer one. That's just naff. This is just like dental floss I bought like years and years ago. That doesn't. The company who sells this doesn't even exist anymore. Seriously, you can have a laugh about that one. So this stuff's going to be minty fresh. You should see it on screen shortly. Hi, Dommy. Dommy.
What is he cooking dinner?
He just messaged me.
Oh, okay.
What are you?
Why is that?
Sorry, Dommy's just got his package that I sent him.
Oh, no.
That's why he was messaging. He was just telling me that it turned up. And by the way, you guys can see the big vat that's behind me. I had to nick some rubbing alcohol out of it. It's actually used for resin printing, but it's not been used in ages, so it's just big, massive tub of like, well,
Right, there we go. I've got that all set up now. What on earth is that? I've seen that one before.
which badge do you want about?
Why have I got an artist back
In where?
on your screen?
Oh, it's one of the new things they've done.
So I've got like the moderator badge, but then I've got an artist badge, but I don't remember. Is that a role
Yes, it's a role.
that you've assigned
No, it's actually something that it auto assigned you.
what to everyone?
No, just you. It for some reason it's because you did diamond painting.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's the first time I've seen it.
You should.
Before, it was the moderator badge and the 2024 one.
Mm. What?
Well, I'm glad that Twitch appreciates my diamond painting enough to call me an artist. I'll take the compliment.
Oh no, that's something I actually put on my stream for it. Like if you do artistry in any of your streams of that, it should come up with it. It's Botrix.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on out. Who's a good little boy? Come on out. Sorry. It's aggravating me. I may have to go get my special tools. No, 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 no. Got it. Come on out, you little pain in the rear battery. Oh.
I don't know why, but it keeps reconnecting.
Yeah, it's
Like your video is fine, but it's not good stuff.
because you're in on two devices.
Oh, okay, right. Well, let's sort that out. And see if it still does it.
It's something they've done recently.
Well, I've just closed the app, so if that happens again, then we know it's not that.
Yeah, wrong end. Okay. Where are you? Tommy.
Yeah, just done it again.
Then it's got to be Twitch itself. Now I'm having bite rate jumps.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can see him.
No, your video's fine. I can see what you're doing on screen.
Yeah, no, on my side,
Yellow bit trying to keep them out, you know?
they're yellow plastic spudgies. But yellow plastic spudgies are doing my head in.
Yeah. You have to try and separate it, don't you?
Yep. It's not long enough. I need it long enough to go under.
I was just wondering if you put one of the yellow bits on and then put that bit with 100 on it, would that help?
I've already tried. You'll understand when you see underneath. All of them are like it now. Ever since...
Yeah, has it got the paste on it?
No, it's got little, like, little cute little squares of glue. And I've had to use... rubbing alcohol. I think I'm being knocked on my door. Hang on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna jump brake on quickly. Sorry, all. And I have neighbours that I take in packages for, and the neighbour's package turned a. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I was just telling Stream that it was that side of it. Why? Because a lot of them, like, I may live in a really bad area, but it's not because of the area why it's bad. It's because certain individuals cause trouble why it's bad. Yeah, as you can see now, you can see the stuff.
Oh yeah.
These are what have been holding it down.
Oh.
And it's all the goo and gunk and that. Then there's all this.
Well, that was so strong though. Just that holds it down.
Yeah. It's the same on the other side as well.
Because like, you think about it, that's what was holding it in place. It was causing me quite a bit of grief. So it's got to be good stuff in it.
It caused me grief as well. But for
See, that one just looked like it came off like.
The,
The plaster off that one.
yeah, because I'd had the stuff sat in between it for a long time period.
Yeah, so it's putting pressure on it to lift it.
Yep. Right. As I'm not. Let's see where the connections are. Okay, the connectors are just there.
I'm going to be muted briefly, but I'm still on.
Okay. I don't know how I'm going to do these ones. How does he do them in the video? Why does it look at my tray? Getting the good old. Yeah, sure. Tommy, what did you just say to me? Okay. So, Dommy's off to shop. Okay, so what are you doing now? Doing what I've done. Wow, I just picked the silly screen up by it. So, where does this come out at? Okay, so under there. Oh my lord. There is a big, 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 like, pad under here. And I don't even want to guess how big this pad is, because I've just seen it in the video. This is going to be a nightmare to get off. Right, Grims, I know you're there. Do you want to go message Doms and just tell him that Kilo's in stream? That's why he was saying about joining. Afraid I'm going to break tools here. Oh, if I only had the metal tool now, I could actually lift it gently. Now, what I'd do is if I had the metal tool, I'd stick it between the two plastic bits and then push under. I wonder if it's over there. Wait, there should be a spudger or something here. Ah, the good old guitar picks. Come here. And give me that one. Right, that needs to go back there because that's actually not what I was going to pull anyway. Really? Oh, I got some out of my hand then. The other reason why I say wear gloves. Don't be a donut. Don't do a kilo. Come on. Come on. So, for all that are wondering, it just trapped my finger between it. Like the marks there you can see and down the finger, that is from it trapping my finger between it. This is why I say don't do them if you have to. I don't know what I'm going to do when I get to them. Try not to put pressure on the motherboard. There we go. There's one. Now you know why teardown videos and upgrade and like repair videos, they're always like split and they're compressed down. Because you're literally having to pull, pry and everything and do it gently but also over time. I can't get my finger in there right. Right. Okay. And you thought there wasn't that many on the other one. Look, there's 3 strips on each battery. So yeah. So yeah, there you go. That's what one of the batteries looks like. Almost as long as me already am. To be fair, this isn't a fully dead battery. I can't. I'm only replacing it because I want to bring it up to date, and also I want to replace my speakers because the speakers on this are damaged. And to replace the speaker, to like get into here, into these, not only do I have to take the battery off, but I have to take the motherboard off. And to take the motherboard off, I'd have to take the battery out. What I really need is a... Yeah.
Alright, I'm back now.
Jeez. Yeah. But yeah, did you see the how much glue was on the back of the big one?
Yes, when?
And look, Grimsy here can tell you, I'm quite a strong guy when it comes down to it. For me to try and pull that off, and straining says a lot. Look, I can go down there for a minute. Deal with that stuff. Right, next up is this. I have to take off. Hold on, knock me stuff over. I know this is a weird one, but I'm using rubber. Like, it's 99% alcohol to get rid of alcohol. it lets it come off, weirdly enough. Because it's got some glue in it, it's not 100% like what it is.
So, like, where you said you're using alcohol, it's where it binds together, doesn't it?
Yeah, basically, because it's alcohol, because you used alcohol to remove a solution, to remove like to remove glue, it doesn't stay glue. It turns into the glue itself after a time period. So you have to like remove it. Okay, so one of the upgrades I'm going to do at some point later on is this. To be fair, it's not the first time. This is the SSD for it, so it's basically a C hard drive for it all. It's just ironic I dropped it. Only Kilo can find it, the funny side of everything. Daughterboard. Okay, so what I mean when I say daughterboard, it means it's not a board that's actually connected to that is actually the motherboard. So the motherboard's over here. There's like this bit here that's the motherboard. However, this board over here is a little daughterboard. So it's like a little add-on. Most computers use daughterboards, like most laptops. What have you got around you? Right, there we go. And daughterboards usually run all the way around and over things. So at some point I will show what what doorboards do what. Do you have another one of them little ones? Hang on, what have you got on you? Come on. There you go. Yes, I was using my glasses. Sorry for the back of my head. It's the only way I could see it. Now I'm trying to not remove this bit here, because this is all heat piping. That's all for the processor and graphics and that. One of the things I dislike about these is that they have look, they have welded in memory. Are you just stuck in place, or are you just being a pain? Apple is very fond of little clips you can't remove. Can I pull that out? Well, that would help if I hadn't done it. So basically, if you're wondering why there's these little channels in the speaker, there you can see where the difference is. In each one of these speakers, it allows for like the air to flow around it. Have I actually got to take them up? Yep, we've got to take the motherboard out. Or lift part of the motherboard up. Lift part of it. If I can lift it, I don't have to take the entire motherboard out. I can take the fan out. Well, let's take this cross bridge off, which I think is stuck to it as well. Yeah, stuck to it. Literally, there's a big glue on there's a little sticky pad on the bottom of it. Okay, you're gonna come out. You're gonna be. I can see where there's a connector. Rats. Okay. Oh. Okay. Here's a use of a thermal pad I didn't think they'd do. That is for the Wi-Fi card. That was literally stuck to the motherboard. So it wasn't stuck to it. It's like a like a mushy pad that goes in between them. But you can see where it's left a really clear marking on the board. But that clear marking on the board is just to say there was a pad here. Undo, will you? Where's me tweezers? Here's the blind back and about to use tweezers on something. Make sure there's contacts on that. Yeah, there's it. Gotta check the backs every time. Apple likes to do these silly little front connectors normally. So there's a little connector this side that you lift up and do over. However, they did the clever thing and put one on the back this time. I blame you, Apple, for this one. Now, it's still this little clip that's doing my nine. There we go. There we go. All it is a little tiny clip that lets you guide wires around and not touch any motherboard bits. You're not part of the motherboard, you're not touching the motherboard. Why are you not coming out of the motherboard? Or do you need to undo the... Is that actually screwed to the motherboard? Oh my god, it is. Really? That's how thin they are. Paper's thicker than... It's like as thick as paper on one side. Okay. So this is what I mean by door board. It has all the little connections on it. But they're just like simple connectors. I think one of them's HDMI. Yeah, middle one's HDMI because it's just a square block. Weirdly enough, if you were to get the right, change the connector end on that, you could easily fit a DP port in there. So display port for those that want to know. Okay, so there's that one. Oh, there's another one somewhere. There's always another screw. But knowing Apple, there's a sticky pad somewhere.
Probably.
There we go. No sticky pad, just really strong magnets. So that's what the assembly looks like at the bottom. And I've got replacements in here. So let's not confuse the replacements. So yeah, there's a replacement. Nice and shiny. So if I can get that in and under, do this. I believe that's where the mouse pad is. Oh, I might actually be able to do this. I'm clever enough. Okay. Now to put all the bits back in together. Before I do that, well, put the door board and everything back in. Make sure it's all screwed in now.
Wait, have I put them? There you go. I wonder if... Have I got a mess with screws again? In the hole. Oh, wrong way around. He was a longer, shorter one. Oh wait, hang on. I know where you go. I messed up. No, you don't. You're too big. Oh, I see where you go. This is where Kilo gets lost as to what ones are what. Only because he got flustered. I know, you go. You definitely go down there, because you've got... Same screw, different length. It's got to be one of these little short ones. Oh wait, are you that? Yes, you're for that. I did get the screws mixed round. That's another thing that can happen, everyone. You can mix up the screws by mistake and completely nutty, like, do your head in. You can fluff up so bad.
Yeah, we know that woman too well, don't we, Craig?
Don't get me started. I have fixed too many phones for that one.
I remember someone was sorting out mine.
Yeah, I had to put yours all in like a little order, but your phones were...
That's it, you've learned. You've learned like that. Because I remember you had like a little tray.
Still have my little tray, it doesn't help. But it'd help if I used it.
Well, yeah. I mean, you used it when you were doing my phone, so I'm guessing that's because it was my phone.
Yeah, I'm not bothered about
They
this.
were smaller screws.
Oh gosh. No, same size actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, similar size. Max used a similar size to the iPhones.
Oh, wow. Screw losing them if you're sorting out on that.
Yeah, it's why a lot of people just say, I'm not bothering doing that. It's just easy to replace. That is literally the only reason why people don't want to do the repairs on them. Right. Let's see. Right. Now I've got to do this side. Sticky. I do not like sticky stuff. See, the thing is, I can't even see the other screw for this one. I think it's under here somewhere. Tell you what, I'll show you what it looks like and show you why I'm confused. Right, that's it. That's where it goes. So it goes really right under the board. So it comes all the way up to here. I might be able to slightly bend the board. Slightly. Do not do this because I'm not bothered if this thing makes it or not. screw there. Come here. Off you get. Come on. Look, come on. Come on out. See, look, people want to see you. Come on out. See, look, not so bad, is it? Yes, Kilo talks to his computers. Talks to other people's computers as well. Usually it's behave yourself or I'll come fix you.
I remember once, right?
Go on.
Before I had a PC when I used to use laptops, like small, yeah?
Yep.
I offered an Easter egg to get the Wi-Fi to work, and it worked.
Did you give it an Easter egg in the end?
No, I just offered.
That's just mean.
I couldn't give a laptop Easter egg. Where the fuck would you make? Where would I put it?
So Grimsy said a bad word.
I said, you are watching Kilodragoon.
Who usually swears a load. Today he's actually not swore.
No, we just copy it, guys. I said, oh, my saying that you don't watch TV, so you've probably never seen it. I'm not going to say what it's on, but whenever there's something bad comes up, they go, you are watching. That's why I was like, you are watching Kilodragoon.
Yeah, usually. I will freely admit, usually my my feeds are quite adultish. So this is. So, quick brief bit while I try and work out what I'm doing. And I don't want to damage anything. But I've got a 3D printer, as a lot of people know. And I've been trying for the life of me to print balls. Like golf balls, air balls, balls for animals basically. And I think, now that I've got a new one, oh my gosh, that's hard. I've managed to print a golf ball. That thing is rock solid, like. I wonder. I'm going to hurt myself. Do not try this at home. Oh my. I've just invented a bouncy ball. A 3D printed bouncy ball. It's in my hallway somewhere. I'll find it later. Did you not see? Okay. Alright, I'm going to go get it. Oh, there it is. It's over here somewhere. Well, I 3D printed it. Like, while I've been streaming, I've been 3D printing. Now, it's made out of a substance called TPU. I can't tell you the bit because I don't know off by heart.
Yeah, I know.
Yep. But it's like rubber. So that's the thing itself. Come here, drop the support. So look, there's a support. Here's a golf ball. Oop. Today is whoopsie day. But yeah, it's like a actual, like the print was a golf ball. And that's come out really well. I've changed my nozzle on my printer. So I've got a professional nozzle on my end of my printer. And that's the 60 0.6 millimeter. And it's printed at, that's actually a draft print. that's it's quite a gnarly print. It's not really like fine, but that for a default one, it actually bounces really well. So yeah, that actually sounds like a golf ball as well, which is really worrying. It's really light compared to a golf ball. Dang, imagine.
Like, you want to go to the golf course, walk around with places, people's golf balls with those blue ones.
I might actually go to the golf course and ask if somebody will test it out for me.
Yeah, but it might have to be like, they'd have to do it in a controlled environment just in case when they hit it, it shatters.
Doesn't matter. They do have people who go around and pick them up, and it's not. This material is non-toxic, so it doesn't matter. And this material can actually go back into the ecosystem.
So I know they do that, but they might want to do it indoors first, and then they can just keep it.
That too, but it.
Because I could just imagine someone swinging with a golf club and it could explode like, you know, like dust.
Yeah, don't get me started on that. That's happened to me before.
No, just picture it.
Don't. I have.
It'd be like just really quickly before.
I have in past shattered an actual golf ball. But I was a kid. I swung my club. The person said, "Yeah, you can hit it as hard as you want." I was like, "Okay."
Are you sure you didn't just hit it that hard you just couldn't find it?
We found it. It was split in two.
Okay.
So it was actually like split in two. We actually marked our balls, so we knew whose ball was what whose, because we had about 3 or 4 different ones, and we marked them with each different like symbols. So my one, when they found it, they were like, we couldn't find it for like an hour, hour and a half. I was then banned from using a driver.
Yeah.
Then did it with a 4-iron. I was then banned from a 4-iron. Unless I brought my own my own ones with me. Right, up. Yeah. This is going to be a pain. I might only have to undo the motherboard, but are they on the board? They're on the board. What I'm doing is I'm relieving tension across the board. So I'm actually making it so that I can gently lift the board across the entire surface, meaning that if I lift it half an inch here, it'll only be about 0.1 of an inch here.
Yeah.
So it's one of them. But I think it actually has to go that way more because of how the board sits. Fine. I undo that. So if you're wondering what that little cable is that I've just unclipped there, that is actually for your trackpad. So this is an actual laptop, so it's got a trackpad. I think it's because these stick out slightly in here. So it's causing me some havoc. You know what? Where is it? Come here. They're a bit sticky now. Where there's a will, there's a kilo. Where there's a kilo, there's trouble. Come on, all I want is another mill. Maybe if I remove that fully. As you can see, there's not much to motherboards on laptops. Come on. Oopsie daisy. Because I don't want to have to remove the cooling solution to get under it, because I don't know if this one actually has liquid metal or not. And if it has liquid metal, it's a nightmare. So things that use liquid metal as a cooling solution are actually the PS5 as a common denominator. So it's one of them that you have to know what you're doing with, have a replacement ready. Is there any more screws at the top there? Oh, there is one just under the board. Like, literally just under. Okay. Now for an aggravated kilo. Can I pick it up? No. What's holding in place? It's amazing how a few little screws can hold something so big in place. Yeah. Bye bye battery. Yes, that box is the battery. Come on. a rat. If you ever wondered why your motherboard can take so much brunt, normally you're seeing it in action. There we go. Oh, that's why. There's something here pinning in place.
Yeah, I'm glad you realised.
It's probably it's the main power cable. Oh, there's a little bit of plastic there from where I've pulled on it. So that was loose beforehand, so that is from where somebody has pulled on it beforehand and tried to twist it out. Right.
They've probably got so far and then put it back together because they don't risk it as they break it.
To tell which one's which, one's dusty, one's clean. Also, one's broken. Come on. I think you're in. I think you are. Right, now to get it back in place. Getting it back in place is going to be easier than you think. Than I think, actually, by the looks of it. Oh, okay. So when I first boot this up, I'm going to have to plug the charger in. Only because it's a brand spanking new battery. And it's one of them that it's going to need it. Oh, backache. That's the other reason why you see it always tore down first. Because everyone who tries to do these gets backache.
Uh-huh.
Where's the other screw? Right now, that needs to go back in place. First things first. Oh wait, did I? Oh. Go on in, little fella. There you go. Sorry, I forgot the little cable down here. If you can't see, it's a little tiny one. Usually, I have it. This camera will zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Well, fluffy to you too. Nah, rats. I think I messed up my screw in the wrong place. I did. Oh, rack screw, wrong hole. Let's plug that one in. I've never seen such thin fans in my life. So usually the fans I deal with are quite thick. Like literally the ones in computers mainly, in big computers, the desktops. But these are so small and fiddly. Oh, you're already here. Okay. Maybe I have got a wrong screw somewhere. Where's the little rubber bit gone? Don't know why, but I've got a song stuck in my head right now.
You what?
I've got a song stuck in my head.
What? Yeah.
Can't say it on stream.
Right, okay.
It's just one of them songs that's stuck in my head, and it's doing my head in.
Oh, has it got bad words in it?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, it's its content. That's what.
Fair enough.
So bad words don't just mean that. It means also means what. What does it say? What. Well, I found one of my screws. What? So what screw am I missing? There's the one down here, so it's got to be changed with one of them. I wonder if it's this one. I've missed a screw somewhere. So if anyone's wondering where Lady Kalo is at any point in time, she's currently unwell, very unwell. Normally she'd come join us, wouldn't she? But right now she's not very well. She's not been feeling too great. She'll try to resume a normal duties once she can physically sit in front of a computer again. She was not very well earlier when I spoke to her and woke her up. Right. It's not that fluffy one. Right. Let's just clean them up. Because I'm going to go clean the inside of this in a second. First things first, before I plug the battery in, and yeah, it's going to moan at me by the way, I'm going to go find the power pack for this, put the casing back on it slightly, and test the speakers. And test to make sure it boots up again. I'm going to say this. Keep your computer clean. This was a
Yeah.
second-hand piece of kit I got from someone, and they didn't keep it clean. Or it was in a dusty environment, so it wasn't very well looked after. Put them over, put that over. That's all sealed in place. Right. Okay. Right, I need to go get the charger for it, so bear with me a moment. Oh, I brought it in. Mac and their silly chargers. It was in here. Did I? Okay, I'll be right back. Leave my camera on. Ooh. Ouch. Kilo had a whoopsie. Stepped over to grab the cable and almost fell face first on the floor.
You're moving like first on the floor.
Yes.
Oh no, you couldn't do that. Right, you know.
Break something.
Well, yeah, it was that, or you could go, no. Just next to me, no,
Don't. That thing won't move. My big computer will not move. So yeah. Hi all. Who's our second? Who's the new one in?
Oh, I don't know, I'm not seeing a new one.
I am.
And it's not me.
Yeah, I know. I can't see him right now.
Unless they were, you know that when you push that when you swipe through,
Possibly, but it does.
might have been a swipe through.
No, I won't be big enough to appear on there. You'd have to be in for quite some time. Oh, could it be Dommy?
Or it could also be that maybe could not say a name, but you know because certain companies change analytics for that.
Yes,
Tablet.
possibly. Well, if you look at your mod view, it'll tell you who's in there.
No, yeah, but it's not showing anything, so I think that it's showing me, you, and Botrick.
Oh, no, Botrix doesn't always come up. Botrix.
I think it's my tab refresher, and it's got Twitch saying that I'm not there.
Hey! There you go. Didn't make noise though, which is a bit worrying. for safety reasons. Just gonna put the brake screen up while I put this in. Okay, it turns out I don't need to. So I'm just gonna go away. Go away, Steam. Go away. The irony is it's quicker without the battery in it. I don't know when it's just loaded up, so probably like 5 minutes of ads. There we go. There's ads. I'd love to, but I can't see the bottom of it. No. There. Okay, so I think I've either got my audio turned off. Brilliant, it's all working. Look at. What you can see is, you can hear when I'm talking, you can hear in the background. Now that's not a good idea to have on there, but yeah, there we go. Now to put the battery in. It's always good to check your work. No matter what you do, you always check it. That's really flimsy. I can hear that.
What, sorry?
Like how flimsy this actually is, but it's really strong aluminium. Right, now to remove all the gunk. The irony is, the thing that helped pull out the motherboard is being used to remove all the rubbish and the gunk. I hope everyone's enjoying it so far. So I hope comments can get reactivated.
Hopefully.
I might have to do it as a bit older, like, because I think it's done it for 3 and 4-year-olds.
Yeah, probably. I
So
think what you need to do is just have it as marked safe. Or even if you just have it when you're thing anyway.
I'll show you in a bit, Grimsy, when
Yeah.
I'm done.
We'll have a look at it.
It's probably just a setting. It's also probably just that they've updated some of it and it's that side of it.
Possibly.
This is where I could do with some bill hooks. Now, if you're wondering what that is, I do I do like painting and drawing and models, and the little bill hooks are, instead of them being, oh, I just got rubbing alcohol in my elbow. Instead of them being like it goes that way around, it goes that way. So it's like it curves in like this edge here, and it allows you to cut things and do it really carefully and gently. It makes it easier to pull things off as well. But my local hobby shop didn't have any in. I need to go back there next week because he said he'd order me some in for me. Oh, fluffers. Just say fluffles. Okay. But yeah, right now I'm using a plastic hook thing. This is just solid. Where's the? Just like a plastic hook bit with the end on it. It's just got a flat end. I'm using the end of it to bring it off really carefully. Actually, you could use this for any like stickers or that you got stuck on a metal object. You can do it the same way with just a plastic end. Only plastic. Doesn't have to be sharp. But it's best to let your mum do it. Mum, dad, parent, guardian. Someone who looks after you. So, to give some ideas in that as to what things are in these. This here, for context, because I haven't covered it fully, this is the CPU. It's kind of like the brain of the machine. It thinks and sort of puts information through. Then you have the RAM, which is these little blocks here. They would be like the speed to the to go through to your brain, what you're holding in your general thoughts. Then you'd have like your big storage, like your big all the rest of your brain and that hold all the information, all your memories. Then you've got the fan, which is you cooling with sweat or your skin or so on. You have the Wi-Fi or your network, which is basically you jabbering on like me right now. And then you've got, actually no, that's more your ears as well. So it's more like your speakers. So these little things here. And then all the other stuff is just everything that makes you work. some stuff I can't go into because of the level of it. But then you've got the battery, which is your power source, which is what you eat and you recharge. So yeah, I hope that's a good explanation for everyone.
Well,
Ouch. Don't like these stickers. Whoever came up with them. No. Never again. There are better things you can use than stickers. And basically super glue. And this comes from the guy who super glued his fingers together. That you do not want to do, people. Seriously, that is something you do not want to do. Because in the least case of it is that somebody's got the counter agent to it on the side. The other side of it is that you have to go to the hospital because you've glued the wrong thing together. Then that's not very nice to sit there and have to wait, bored, can't move your fingers, can't move your hand, because you stuck yourself to something. And we are not going there with that one. Right. Weirdly enough, I'm using this because just people are going to go, no, not hand sanitizer. However, this hand sanitizer is not custom. It's not standard hand sanitizer. I made this stuff myself for when I was 3D printing stuff, for printing resin and that. It is not ordinary hand sanitizer. It is more like 120 proof. Whatever it is. It's why it hurts when you put it on your hands. That reminds me.
what they call it, taxes,
Oh yes. If you've got any little micro cuts, including from paperwork, it's not nice. I need some fresh. Yes, this is just ordinary household loo roll. Sometimes it's the best stuff. If I want to get serious on this stuff, I do have like proper like now removing cream and everything, like proper other stuff to deal with. But if I use that, I have to leave the system for like an hour or two afterwards. This stuff, because of how quickly it reacts, it's there one moment and gone the next. Because the other stuff is like it's a sticky remover thing, and you have to clean it afterwards if you're going to use sticky stuff on it. It's not nice. Who messaged? I just wish I could get into thingy mode. So I'm checking something while I'm sat here. Because I have just had somebody follow me. I'm hoping it's not like that last one. Have they actually changed how things are now? I think I just broke my stream.
You broke your stream.
I broke my stream manager. It's gone black. I don't know if you can see it on this side. Hey, this is my screen for the stream manager. Oi, give me my screen back. I'm trying to show something. Yeah, it's just not letting me in.
What, on Twitch stream, mate?
Yeah. It's just black on my side. Oh, there we go. Oh, thank you. Silly thing. Because it used to be that who I could see who was there and who was not. And now I can't see any of that. Like I can't see active viewers or anything. Oh, it says it's unstable at my bitrate. But yeah, I can't see anything else.
That's strange. I mean, I could never see, like, when I was on the stream manager, I could never actually see. I could only see who was actually viewing by looking at it on the computer and browser.
Yeah, and I'm on a browser. That's the other part. I'm on a browser. So I'm a bit like,
That as well.
I've got the chat. I've just lost the other part.
At the top where it's got the two little people,
Two little people.
like where it says stream chat, and then on the right hand side it should have what looks like two little people standing together. One looks like he's a bit empty, and the other one's like filled in. You click on that, and that's your community.
Yeah, I don't have that one. I think they've taken it away. Yeah, they've taken it away. Because often or not, I did used to like calling out people.
Yeah. I don't understand why it's gone. I can see it, and you could be able to see it.
Yeah. I know. Maybe it's to stop me from looking at it permanently. It's one of them.
Are you able to screenshot it?
So, tutorial, this is what usually happens most of the time.
That's it. It wouldn't be a Techaday if there weren't a Techaday now.
And it's not always my fault, which is why people... But no, I mean, like, it's not my, like, it used to happen to me, and it was like, okay, what the heck is going on? And now I've just proved that it's not just me, it's actually the silly thing itself, which is broke, yep. Which broke itself. It got a boo-boo. It has a big giant ouchie.
What screen? Ooh. Oh, no, this ain't what I do. No, right. Go back to your normal screen.
Oh, no. Just gonna go back to home.
Like, go back to your home page, what everyone else would go to. In fact, go to the address bar and delete dashboard.
So you just want me to go back to my webpage. Hang on. Bear with. There we go. That's what I've been looking for. Sorry.
Yeah. You wanted mod.
Yep.
That's what I got you to show me, because I thought...
It wasn't always... Do you want to know something? It wasn't there before.
Yeah, no, sometimes it does glitch.
Well, technically, there's another one now. They should be free. Just means it hasn't updated. Right. That's as clean as it's going to get. Now to wear the silly gloves. Guarantee I'm going to get the thing stuck to my hands again. Yeah. What they do always end up doing.
You what, sorry?
Having to blow up the gloves.
Oh, yeah, my sister. Stretches them out a bit.
Surprisingly, gloves actually fit me. I've got rather large hands. So for views and viewers and that, Grimsey's sister, I believe, is a carer.
You what, sorry?
I believe your sister's a carer.
Yeah, because otherwise they stick together.
So basically, she looks after people who are not very well and that can't look after themselves. So kind of like how if somebody's watching this, it's kind of like how your mum looks after you. Trying to give a representative of where it'd be. Screwdrivers, I dislike you. Especially when they're in put. Hate wearing gloves. Really hate wearing gloves. Right, okay. That's gotta go there for a second. I've just found the rubber thing I was looking for. That can get done there. So, this little rubber thing I was looking for before. I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera. But it's supposed to go on one of the bits down there. Hold in place. Right. This is the fun part. And now the fun begins. This is where Kilo ends up supergluing himself to the silly thing. Wait, so how am I supposed to get this in? Because you're supposed to go that way. Does that go all the way over? Okay, so grab one side. Oh. So from now on, for those who are adult and are watching this, I shall be doing Thursday night frights. So it's one of them ones. This is the other reason why they give you it. They give you gloves. These are often very stiff. Where's you going? Right. There you go. That's all I need the gloves for.
You need what?
That's the only reason why I need the gloves was to stick it in place. Ouch. They're actually not bad screwdrivers, to be fair. But they're actually good, solid screwdrivers. It is rare to find decent screwdrivers. Normally, they stick in the cheapy ones. Like, when I mean cheapy, I mean they're the cheap ones. They're pennies on whatever. And then there's them ones. They're the next stage up. And then for some reason there's them ones. For some reason they're actually better than them, which I find ironic. And then you have the upgrade ones, but the ones that I use often are not, or the iFixit ones. I will say that I don't get sponsored by them, but they use them as a common thing. Like, it's one of them. I do use them for my personal devices. Your thing is annoying sometimes. There's now 3 chatters.
The thing is, without that, it will take me off.
I'm only saying it's annoying because it literally, I didn't even realise because I saw it was 3 of them. So.
But no, it's good. Good, you talk into the audience in case anyone views it after.
Yes, anyone who comes in and sees it later on, it will be on YouTube. So there is a backup of this on YouTube. That can come off now. I don't like the name of this company. I can't say it.
What's it say?
It's AS Mark. That is literally the company's name. AS Mark. All one word.
Oh, okay. I get why you didn't want to say it.
Yes.
Spell it.
Yes. So, that's...
So, instead of saying it how you think it would be said, it would probably be said like, as Mark,
Possibly.
maybe.
Right. I am going to, because I know that everything else is good and the only thing that's the issue is the batteries. So these are the new screws for it. These are the old ones over here. They can stay in there and they'll go in one of these bags afterwards. So I'm changing out all these little screws because the ones that were there, it looked like somebody had tried eating them. They look like they've been gnawed on. Like someone got hungry. I don't get me started on food. It's nearly 5. Okay. I'm trying to find the right screwdriver. I think the speakers are too big. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if the speakers were too big. Because they were for this model, but I don't know if they were for exactly this model. So, 4 iterations, there's different versions of the same computers, even though they are the same generation. There'll be like 3-4 different versions of the same system. So a version is a copy or a clone, or it'll be like itself. So you'll find 3 or 4 different versions of itself. And you'll have to either deal with the different iterations, or the different versions of it, to be able to like create something or repair something. To be fair, I think the speakers on this one are a bit better. But yes, this will be coming to the end of the stream because this is now, as soon as I've checked it, it'll be the end of the stream. It'll be going to the end of it. I shall be doing some more tech stuff. I may even be building one of these. That's in the background here. Next Tuesday. I haven't found any more tech stuff to show you guys, other than stripping down a computer server and showing what it's like. But that's an annoyance too. We get in the hole already. Yeah, the next time I'll be on, for those that are over 18, I'll be on Friday. I'll be on Thursday for my Friday night terrors. Sorry, Thursday night terrors. Keep forgetting. But yeah, Thursday I shall be bringing the pain to all different creatures from now on. Weekends I will join. I will actually play now and again. But I'll play. It'll be an impromptu stream. So yeah. That's tight as it's going to be. Oh, it won't open. It's too heavy. Should boot. That actually makes noise. There we go. Should have now battery. And it should say power source. Why is it saying battery not charging? Battery is charging. There we go.
Yes.
So basically now it just needs to charge. And it'll do everything for it. One of the next upgrades on this will be that the internal drive gets an upgrade. So you can have so it'll have a bigger hard drive. Only because this is going to be my little portable take around with me computer that I use from now on. That's why I wanted to get the speakers fixed and everything. But yeah, this is an old generation computer. This is from 2013, so it's 12 years old. So for what it is, it's good. It does what I want it to do, and I can do other bits and pieces. But it can be shut down, and it can reboot when you can charge. Yeah, it was good to see you all. Let's see if there's anyone to raid to. Possibilities of raiding. To watch audio because of ads. Can't to them. I can't stream to. I can't go off to anyone. Bother, because everyone's playing a game that's adult.
Okay.
So yeah, I can't go anywhere.
That's fair enough. Sometimes you can't.
So I'm going to switch over to my outro, and I will see you all.
Everyone.
I'll see you all Thursday. It'll be about 8 o'clock on Thursday, so come and join me then. And hopefully, if Kayla's feeling better, or I might even have Grimsy and Dommy joining.
Yeah, possibly.
If Kayla does join, she will probably only be playing and be like being an extra person.
Yeah.
And that's if she feels better. But yes, I'll see you all on Thursday. Outro, where are you? Work. Bye.